Hello! This is gonna be my new and improved Two Kinds review in English. Um, if I'm mispronounce something, I'm sorry. I'm German and sometimes English is a bit hard for me. Yeah, but that doesn't concern you. You are here for Two Kinds. You may be wondering, what is Two Kinds? And if you know a bit about Two Kinds, you know it is a furry webcomic. And Two Kinds is a really special comic in my opinion, since it's quite old, to be honest. It started in 2003 on October. How do you say that again? 20. I don't know. 2003 in October. That's all you need to know. Yeah. I'm gonna put a link to the official website where you can read the comic. And I'm also gonna be linking my Bluesky account. Yeah. I don't do Two Kind stuff with that. I'm just posting fan arts of Five Nights at Freddy's though. And yeah. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you have interest in that, I would highly appreciate if you check that out. My posts are in German, but that doesn't really matter since, yeah, it's about the art I do. And don't expect much editing. I'm still learning, and I have the books which were very expensive to import here to Germany. Yeah, it that that wasn't fun, but I'm a hardcore fan. Yeah. Why? No. Let's get back to why is this comic so important and special. What's really the appeal for me is to see the development in artwork and writing skills of the writer Thomas Fischbach. That's, how do we say that? In German we say Spiegelverkehrt. In English I don't have a clue. But oh well, maybe I'm gonna figure out how to change that later. I'm not gonna. Don't even think about it. Yeah. As you can see, I'm just sometimes talk shit. Yeah. Again, back to the topic. Yeah. So I'm gonna show the first page of the comic that was from 2003, and let me change the lights so you can see more. So, better. My hair is a mess. I'm just noticing that right now. Yeah. So this for reference is the first page of the comic. This is Trey's legacy. He wakes up in a forest without without his memories, and then he, yeah, wonders to himself where he is, and yeah. So if you want to look, this is the map. There's a map in this book. Yeah. The art holds up quite well for the first few pages. Sometimes the quality drops in the first chapters, but I promise you, if you decide to read this comic, you will get addicted. And then Trace hears help. And yeah, he goes after the scream to find our second main character, Flora, being attacked by this guy. He has no name, at least I think. And yeah, Trace says he's the no. That guy notices that Trace was or still is the Grand Templar and is scared and goes away. Yeah, not gonna dive more into the story because the comic right now has about 1,200 and I don't know how much pages, which is insane. Yeah, and the first 5 books cover the first 10 years of the comic. And to show you a little bit of how much improvement there was in these years, in these 10 years, I'm just gonna show you a random page out of book 5. Let's say this one. I think if you add another, you have 2025, another 22, not 22, 12 years, you can imagine how good it looks. And if you are going to the website, I think it starts at the news page, so you're gonna see how good it looks. Yeah. Why do I like the comic? I always said a bit about why I like the comic. First of all, it's the pro- progression of the artwork and writing styles of Tom. Yeah, his name is Thomas, but in this community we just call him Tom for short. Yeah. Oh, and if you didn't know, Tom is the brother of Markiplier. Let that sink in. Markiplier, this giant YouTuber, has a brother who makes furry content, a furry comic. And that well before Markiplier even started with YouTube. It's kind of insane. But it's the facts. You can look it up if you don't believe me. And I also like the comic because the story is just good. Ask anyone in this community and they gonna just simp over the story. Surely, in the first few years, it has its rough points, but it's what did I wanted to say? I don't fucking know anymore. Oh, it was really early in the comic where those problems existed. And Tom was only 16 years old when he started the comic. And I'm now 17 and nope, I wouldn't do that. But I'm showing my face in the internet. Maybe that's not such a good idea, but Yeah, and another fact is that the comic, I forgot the fact I wanted to talk about. That this is why you normally want a script for something like this video, but guys, I have a life, I have my room to clean. Be happy you don't see that mess here. I'm only showing the top of here for reasons. Since everything down here, it, it looks like Germany out of the 1940s bombed everything. That's how bad my room looks. I really have to clean up, but I'm a fat ass. So, again, off topic. Yeah, and I don't really know what to say more about this comic. The comic has a fantastic story, and sure, sometimes it's a bit much fan service, but I mean, as you can see from the cover of the first book, sure, she doesn't have any clothes, but it's not like she has nipples or something. And when people criticize this comic, they say the comic is overly sexual. I have to disagree. Sure, fan service is there, but it's nothing that would kill you, to be honest. And I don't know why some people say this comic is so bad. I think it's just because they only saw the first few pages 5 or 6 years ago. No, it's a furry comic. They don't like furries. And just say, oh, this comic is so bad. Which you cannot judge a book by its cover. And you can only really criticize it, in my opinion, if you read at least 90% of the comic. Because there are many story arcs. I think you say that like that. Like that. And every few chapters the quality of the writing skills get better and the quality of the art get better, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, some people are just mean and don't like furries, and this comic turned me into a furry. I'm a furry. I don't care what people think of me because of that. It just is a fun hobby with a loving community. So yeah, if you want to be in the two kinds of furry community, just be nice. That's all, and use common sense. Most people are just happy to see someone liking the stuff they enjoy. So yeah, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I hope this video was, yeah, at least a bit good. And if you are from Reddit and found my video, because I am going to make a post to promote my stuff, because I don't want to see just one person. watching this video, that would be kind of sad. The algorithm is an asshole sometimes. Yeah. So if you like, oh, oh, I'm totally forgot now. I wanted to say, if you want a really deep dive into the story, I am going to link a video of a creator who also discusses. Oh God, how am I going to say that? Trans replication in the comic, because there's a character named Natani, and he's a trans man. I think if you know more, if I don't want to misgender him, but I think in the comic his pronouns are he, him. I think. If you know more, please correct me in the comments. Nicht comments. In the comments. Yeah. And this person, I don't really know if I'm just gonna say this guy. I hope that's also right. Don't want to misgender someone. I can't really imagine how that must feel, but I don't think that's a nice feeling. Yeah. He has an almost 2 hour video. Yeah, and if you want to watch that, I'm going to link that below for a deep dive into the story, and maybe if you're also interested in that, in trans replin, you know what I mean. As a German, this is a bit more difficult, and yeah, I'm still really new to all of this in front of the camera. And I swear, if you meet me here in Germany, my English is better than it sounds just for before camera, knowing that maybe like 15 people could see me. That kind of scares me. Okay, don't bully me, or I will find you. Yeah. So, if you liked the video, check out my Bluesky if you are interested in FNAF fan arts, and if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I wanted to do this one, but I don't want to flip you off. I just did, but and third of all, leave a comment. Yeah. And don't really expect much of content, because right now it's not spring break here in Germany, or you do say that, summer break, and I'm just finding this time in the middle of the night. Yeah. So maybe I am going to post some things. Let me know if you would like more TwoKinds stuff, or maybe a video of me showing off my my fan arts of Five Nights at Freddy's. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. And be nice in the comments. If I see one mean comic, what is it? What is wrong with me? Why comic? Comment. One mean comment. I am going to find you. and I am going to do unspeakable things to you. You understand me? Bye.